Hey guys, it's me, Yoshi, Mario's big dumb doggo. I got a big nose and I got big dreams. Please make sure to subscribe for some more dog food review related content. Thank you, goodbye. Hello everyone, I am Third Mario Brother, and welcome to what probably looks like a prison, I just realized, because I've got nothing but a giant white wall behind me and I'm sitting in the middle like it's some sort of mugshot. Hold on, I gotta I want to like spice this up a little bit, but there's just a wall. Maybe I can... It's Pikachu, and he's wearing a dead Lugia. Isn't that cute? Alright, good? Awesome, we're gonna do this whole video with Pikachu right there. I'm so scared he's just gonna like randomly fall over and die or something though. But anyway, welcome everybody to a very long overdue update video that I've been meaning to make for some time now, but I just really haven't had the chance to get into, and I will explain the reason for that all later. But the meat of this update video, the point and the reason I'm doing this is to explain to you guys where I've been over the past 8 months, 9 months, some stupid high number like that, which is way higher than it should be for sure. What the future of the channel is and what the future of projects that were ongoing before this absence began, what their future is. For example, Pokemon Heart Gold. I've had a lot of people asking about that. Super Mario Star Road, F-Zero GX, Smash Bros. Wii U, Sonic Boom. That's 5 projects. Oh my god, that's pathetic. Anyway, we'll get to that all in good time. First, I want to start out with where I've been over the past 9 months and why you guys didn't really hear a peep from me except occasionally on like Twitter and things like that. So, as you guys are aware, the only project that I was updating regularly at the time that my most recent absence occurred was Shadow the Hedgehog, which you guys know is a collaboration with Luke, Zelda Master on YouTube. Go check him out. He's in all the Shadow videos, except parts 4, 5, and 6, because those are solo. But anyway, yeah. So my most recent active project, aside from the ones in the past few days, was Shadow the Hedgehog. And we recorded that at Luke's place, which is all the way across the country from mine. So, were issues to arise, they would be big issues, right? And what happened was, when I went over to stay at Luke's place and to record all these projects and stuff like that, stupid me didn't actually bring an external hard drive or like any sort of way to bring the recordings back with me. So what ended up happening was they were over at Luke's house for like this entire time. And Luke said, hey, don't worry about it, man. We'll figure it out. We'll get it emailed over, or like I can produce the videos for you and send them to you. And huge thank you to Zelda Master for pretty much producing the first 3 videos of Shadow the Hedgehog all by himself. He did all the editing, he did all the rendering, he sent the videos to me, and without him, those first 3 videos would not have gone up at all. They would have just sat all the way across the country, so I'm really appreciative to him for those first 3 videos. I only posted 2 of those videos, I believe, before the hiatus started, and then what ended up happening is after I came back to my place, all the way across the country from Luke's place, as I already said, we sort of like lost contact. Our schedules weren't like lining up very well, and as soon as I came back, Luke got extremely busy. He was going through a move at the time, I believe. He was trying to start focusing once again on his own YouTube channel, which I guess had been like sort of inactive at that point. And then a whole bunch of stuff in his personal life came up as well. I came back and I started going to school again and all of these things, and we were busy. That's no excuse, because I should have been there. I should have been able to organize something, and I should have been able to, like, you know, figure something out and get those files for myself and be able to use them. So I am not saying that this is, like, anybody's fault, and I'm not trying to use this as an excuse. What did happen, though, was we lost contact for a while, and we were still talking. We were like, oh yeah, we'll get it up next week, or like the week after, and then 2 or 3 weeks went by, and that became 4 weeks, and 5 weeks, and it just sort of kept piling up, right? And when Luke and our schedules sort of finally freed up to the point where we could just sit down and talk about it, turns out that I think it was an hour and a half of footage, which equated to the most recent 3 episodes of Shadow the Hedgehog at the time of my recording this, episodes 4, 5, and 6. 3 of those episodes were just gone. We accidentally like saved over them or deleted them or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was, but 3 episodes were just totally gone, and I'm all the way across the country, so we couldn't re-record that. And this is coming after 5-6 weeks of just kind of sitting around and hoping that we can somehow get these videos going, but there was really no light at the end of the tunnel because Google Drive like doesn't accept video files that large, and we didn't have any like premium sharing accounts anywhere else. So basically what was going on was it was looking like I wasn't going to be able to upload Shadow at all, which was really demotivating. And the whole like, not purpose of that trip, but the biggest product of that trip, I guess for me, immediately was like renewed motivation in YouTube. Because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, for the past, not even couple months, probably like year and a half or two or something like that, I'm sure you guys could tell with my upload schedule and something, but I just really was not feeling it with YouTube. I was feeling very demotivated. I felt like the channel was going nowhere and it didn't really have the potential to go anywhere. And I wasn't having as much fun as I used to. I wasn't like I enjoyed recording the videos and stuff like that, and I enjoyed reading comments and all those sorts of things along those lines, but I didn't really feel like the fire to create. I didn't really feel that like passion, you know, that just sort of comes naturally to creators to interact with people and produce something for somebody who all the way across the world might watch it, and I didn't feel, I just honestly didn't feel like I used to about YouTube. And that was before this trip in the summer. After the trip in the summer, I had so much fun with so many people. Zelda Master, Sully Poems, Awesome Face Prod, Johnny Awesome, I sneak sometimes. All these people, you know, like I'm on super good terms with. I'm sure you know most of them anyway. But I spent so much time with these guys who were having so much fun with YouTube and actually successfully making a living off of it and doing so many creative things. Munching Orange too. I actually stayed at his apartment. How did I forget him? But like, they're doing so many amazing things with this outlet that I had the exact same chance to do the exact same things with, and that rejuvenated me. And I thought, you know what, I might not have been feeling it this past year and a half, these past 2 years, but I want to. I want to do this now, and I want to get on it. But then, that roadblock hit. Luke and I lost contact. I lost basically all those videos that I thought were going to be the start of something new for me, and coupled with like the normal demotivation that comes with something like that, that just kind of, it made me lose it. And like everything just piled up, and I was feeling like YouTube wasn't worth it anymore, honestly. And I know that's really a crazy stupid thing to say, especially with the mindset I'm in right now, but it was just, I never planned on quitting YouTube outright, but I planned on like putting it on the back burner to other things like school and like life, basically. But that's what happened, and I lost motivation. It wasn't that I didn't have the time. I was especially busy with school this year and other things, but I'm sure that I could have squeezed something in there if I was truly passionate about it, but I just wasn't, and I wasn't feeling it, and I apologize to you guys for that, and I really, 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 truly apologize for leaving you hanging on the edge of tomorrow for like, Alright, Pikachu down, let's continue it, but I do want to apologize, as I was saying, for leaving you guys hanging for that many months without like a word from me on why that was going on, or where I was, or what was going to happen in the future. And I understand that some people are upset with me for that, and rightfully so, because I don't know, I feel like I have, not an obligation, but I just really want to let you guys know what's going on. I feel like you guys deserve it because you've been there with me. Some of you for years. Like, I've been doing YouTube for 5-6 years, something like that now. And some of you have been there like almost the entire way, and through all the rough patches my channel has gone through. I really, really, really appreciate that support, and I'm gonna do my best from here on out to make sure that you guys know that. Now, that's where I was the past like 8 or 9 months or whatever. Demotivation and everything I just described. I don't even know like a good set of words for it, because it wasn't just demotivation. It was, I don't know, it's on the tip of my tongue. I'll remember it by the end of this video, maybe, probably not. But anyway, that's where I was the past 8 or 9 months, and I'm sure you guys are probably a lot more interested. Oh, I just wanted to say, don't like take this as an excuse or anything, because from here on out, I'm done making excuses. Like, that entire time, I had YouTube on in like the back of my mind, and I was like, oh, it's just on the back burner to school right now. When I get like a free day or something, I'll record a video and we'll see how it goes from there. But I could have been, had I just pushed this much harder, this much harder, because it actually is kind of hard to juggle these things, but had I pushed harder, I would have been able to do it. Had I felt the need to, I would have been able to do it. And honestly, it just wasn't my priority for a while. And it hurts me to say that because this is one of the most wonderful opportunities in my life. And I just want you guys to know that. With that said, from here on out, I'm going to recognize every day that this is one of the most wonderful opportunities in my life, that this is something that I'm passionate about, that I do want people all the way across the country or all the way across the world to be able to enjoy a couple moments with me together. And in the past couple of months, I've really been reevaluating who I am and what my priorities are and what I want to do with my life. And YouTube, the whole time, was just at the top of my list. Like, I've always loved making people laugh. I've always loved just spending time with people and making people smile and like making good memories together. And I think YouTube is one of the best possible ways I can do that right now. Because in real life, I have like maybe like 1 or 2 dozen friends that I talk to regularly, and then like maybe like 100-ish that people that like I know, but I can't every single day of my life spend 20 minutes with all of them and make them smile or make them laugh or at least like try to have a good time together. That's just impossible. But there's currently, I think, 32,000 of you guys, and 1,000 people-ish watch every single video, and I know that's absolutely nothing compared to higher up YouTubers, but that means absolutely the world to me. And seeing your guys' comments down below and seeing that you really do enjoy these things, that I was able to actually influence somebody's life in the smallest tiny possible way for even a minute on any given day once, it's incredible to me. It absolutely is. And I think YouTube is one of the greatest opportunities that I've had in my life so far, and I want to capitalize on that. Now, I know some of you, understandably so, are not going to believe me right off the bat because I have had a long, several years long history of being inconsistent on YouTube, on social media, with projects, especially recently. I've got those several abandoned projects that I mentioned earlier. And I understand that. If you're skeptical, I totally understand that, and I'm not going to be upset with you for it. And believe me when I say I get it, and I would probably like have the same mindset too, or someone coming up to me after 9 months and saying, hey, I'm super into it now, you can definitely trust me after years of not being able to. What is wrong with me? But all I'm gonna say is this time, let me prove it to you. And that's a hard thing to believe that I'm confident in, I'm sure, after such a long period of inconsistency. But this time, I'm not going anywhere. And my first bit of proof for that is you guys have seen that over the past couple days I've uploaded a video every single day. Shadow the Hedgehog and Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga are my currently ongoing projects, but the thing is, I actually haven't played either of those games in months. The reason I'm able to be putting videos up right now every single day is because I recorded all of, well, the 3 missing episodes of Shadow the Hedgehog, and then I edited and rendered and uploaded the rest of those episodes and scheduled them to go up. And then I recorded, edited, rendered, got graphics for, and did all that type of stuff for Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga and uploaded all of that and scheduled them. And that means that Shadow and Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga are already completed. And I think that comes to something like 35 videos or something like that. 35 videos are literally already up on YouTube. And then I've got another smaller secret project, and I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is because I want to keep you on your tippy toes. I've got a smaller secret project that is going up after Shadow the Hedgehog finishes, which is another 7-ish videos, I think, like that, which is already completed, already edited, rendered, and uploaded. Altogether, it comes to something like 45 videos which are already edited, rendered, and uploaded and ready to go. So basically for the rest of the summer, you're going to be getting at least one video every single day. At least. Thing is, right now I am in... I can't believe I didn't mention this earlier when I was explaining where I've been the past couple months, but another part of the reason that I didn't start uploading a little bit sooner is that right now I am in Hakodate in Hokkaido, Japan, doing a study abroad for Japanese language, so that's real tanushi. That's a joke for all you people who like jokes that aren't funny out there. But I'm currently in Hakodate, Japan, and I don't have any recording equipment with me, which is exactly why I've got this like super low-end setup going on. The camera's actually sitting on top of a flipped upside down garbage can right now, if you want to know what kind of recording conditions we're dealing with. But yeah, I can't record anything right now, and I knew that I wasn't going to be able to record for 60 days or something like that. So during my finals week and the week before finals week earlier this year, in late May, early June, I guess, I was recording probably 3-4 hours of footage every single day for these games. I was busting my butt to get these things done and to be able to get them up while I came to Japan. This was my plan all along, and I worked super hard to get Shadow out, to get the Secret Project out, and to get Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga out, and I love every second of it. And that's one of the points that I want to make, is that I'm feeling so optimistic and so good about YouTube right now, and I don't even care what the numbers are coming back, because I know the views and the subscribers are a little bit lower than they used to be. I don't even care about all that. I care about the fact that I pushed myself to do something that I knew I wanted to do but never had the motivation to do, and I care about the fact that you guys have been so amazing in my coming back, what with support and comments and positivity and stuff like that, and I'd like to thank you all for that. And with all that in mind, I've got videos for the rest of the summer already set up, and when I get back from Hakodate, I plan to start recording more videos, and I don't want to push it too hard too fast so that I get like burned out or whatever, but I want to pre-record a whole bunch of videos so that at least one a day goes up every day for as long as possible. And then I also want to start maybe moving it up to 2 videos a day if I can like think of enough content to be able to generate. So basically, the point of all this is, let me prove to you that I'm serious about coming back and staying this time. I've got all the ammunition I need to carry me back to when I get back to the United States so that I can start recording again. And from there, I think, I don't know, I'm feeling it. I'm loving the process now. And I'm loving interacting with you guys, and I'm loving creating something, and I haven't felt this fired up about YouTube or anything else actually in like years. So this time around, I'm staying. And I'm gonna finish Shadow, I'm gonna finish Mario & Luigi, and I'm gonna finish some other stuff too. And I hope you guys give me a chance and let me prove to you that I want to create for you, that I want to share these experiences with you, and that I am grateful for you. I really am. I know it sounds corny, but I love you guys. Thank you for sticking with me. If you've made it to this point in the video, because I know I'm kind of rambling, but if you've made it this far in my channel's history, I appreciate that. I really do. And I intend to make everything up to you that I should have been doing in the past like 9 months. From here on, let's have some fun, shall we? Now, some more burning questions on people's minds, other than, are you gonna continue? Are you alive? Yes, I'm gonna continue, with more passion than I ever have before, I think. Yes, I'm alive, I think. Probably. And, yes, I'm gonna continue producing content for as long as I possibly can. Now there's some more specific questions that a lot of people have had recently that I actually have a note sheet here for, because, well, this is studying stuff, but this is the stuff I have to touch on in this video, because there's a lot of things here that I am not too super proud of. In the future, I want this channel to be something that I can be proud of. I'm immensely proud of it right now, don't get me wrong. I'm so proud of having been able to like interact with all you guys and all the stuff I said earlier. but I don't want to have this type of situation going on in the future. And this situation is this list of games that I have uncompleted on the channel. And let's just go through them one by one, shall we? The number one on everybody's mind that everybody's been asking me about recently is Pokemon Heart Gold. Now, Pokemon Heart Gold, I started because of the success of Pokemon Emerald, which I thought was one of the most fun series I had ever done on the channel. I think I did it, oh god, I finished that game senior year of high school. I feel so old. But, it was so interactive, and everybody was suggesting nicknames and team members and moves and like, hey, you can go here and get this secret and stuff like that. And it was one of the most fun, interactive, fulfilling projects I think I've ever done on the channel. One of the things I'm most proud of, even though my commentary has changed drastically since then. But I followed that up with Pokemon Heart Gold, and the reception to it wasn't like exactly what I had expected, you know? What with everybody loving Pokemon Emerald so much, myself included, because Hoenn is my favorite region, and then all you guys were being amazing throughout the comments and stuff like that, which just made it 30,000 times better. Pokemon Heart Gold didn't make as much of like a hit as I guess I expected it to. I don't know. There were a whole bunch of people that were really into it, clearly, which is why I'm still getting comments on it, like, where is it, and stuff like that now. But, it was partially the reception, and partially just me finding that I didn't enjoy it as much as I did other things. And that was at the time where I sort of started, you know, losing motivation at that point. Because that's happened several times throughout my channel's history, don't get me wrong. But I wasn't feeling as passionate at that point, and so the upload sort of slowed down, and with that, the interest, which was already lower than I expected it to be, sort of diminished, and so with every new episode, there were like less comments and less people interested in it. And so eventually, I just kind of figured, people stopped asking about it for a while, and I just kind of figured, well, may as well just bite the bullet and continue on, and but I can't invest 45 episodes into Pokemon Heart Gold because that's a really long game if people actually aren't interested in it, and if I'm not interested in it. It was something that I didn't really want to be doing at the time. So I just kind of, without saying a word, this is totally not the way you should go about doing any of this, but I just kind of stopped doing the project, and I didn't have any intentions on like quitting it. I had in the back of my mind, oh, I'll come back to it someday, but that's a terrible way of doing things, especially when you're already concerned about diminished interest, because if your interest is diminished and then you quit something for 4 months, where's the interest gonna go? Bye-bye! But the thing is, now people are really interested in Heart Gold again. Ever since I've came back over the past couple of days, I've gotten like dozens of comments, hey, where's Pokemon Heart Gold? More than anything else, more than Star Road or F-Zero GX or anything like that. People are saying, hey, where's Pokemon Heart Gold? And you know what? I think just as a matter of principle, I owe it to myself and to you guys to finish Pokemon Heart Gold. Now, what I said earlier about me not being interested in it, I think that was more a culmination of several different factors, which included my general motivation from YouTube, my, like, where I was in life at that point. So, because I love Pokemon Heart Gold, I love Johto. I'd say it's my second favorite region, right behind Hoenn, to be honest, so I don't think that's going to be an issue. I really want to do Pokemon Heart Gold, it's just I haven't played it in months and months, so, I want to get back into it. Yes, I will be finishing Pokemon Heart Gold. I can't do that until late this summer, though, because I will be getting back into the United States about mid-August, and from there I have to get all the files, because my save file for that game and all my, like, the background and stuff is on my desktop computer, which I haven't even turned on in like a year and a half, so that's going to be a big hassle, but I want to finish Pokemon Heart Gold. If I have to, I'll start the series over. I do want to continue with the same save file, but if push comes to shove, we'll start the series over, but trust me, you guys, Pokemon Heart Gold is going to get finished. I can't tell you exactly when, probably by sometime this fall it'll be done. I can't record it soon. I'll probably start recording it like mid-August or something like that, and then trying to get it up a little bit after that. But Pokemon Heart Gold will be finished, I promise you that. Just as a matter of principle, and just because I feel like I owe it to you guys, and just because I think it'll be really fun. Really, I wanted to do Pokemon against for so long now, and well, with Sun and Moon coming up, actually, it might not be a bad idea to generate a little bit of hype with Pokemon Heart Gold. But yes, Pokemon Heart Gold will be done. Next on the list, F-Zero GX is a game that has been incomplete on my channel for a really long time, and there's not that many people asking for it. But the thing is, I love that game so much. Like, that is such a huge part of my childhood, and I love Captain Falcon. He's my favorite Smash character, by the way. And it's really a short game, so I think I'm gonna finish that one as well. That one probably sooner, just because it turns out to be like 9 parts if you do like everything in the entire game. I think I'm gonna do F-Zero GX before the end of the summer, if I can. If not, like early mid-fall or something like that. I'm gonna finish F-Zero GX. So far, recap, gonna finish Heart Gold, gonna finish F-Zero GX. Next on the list is everybody's favorite video game, Sonic Boom. And some people ask about this because there's quite a substantial Sonic audience on my channel. Now, Sonic Boom is the only one out of these games that I purposely quit. And I know this is gonna break some of your hearts to hear this, but I hate that game, oh my god. So I don't know if I ever mentioned this on social media, but I posted one part of Sonic Boom, right? And that was part 1 of like a 3-hour-long recording session. And I had 3 hours worth of footage, which probably would have come out to like 6 episodes or something like that. I had 6 episodes of Sonic Boom just laying around. Commentary, footage, everything. There weren't any glitches or anything like that. But after those 3 hours, I hated my life. I did not understand why humanity was created because, like, I couldn't stand Sonic Boom. Oh my god. Like, it's such a terrible game. It, like, pains me. It's so frustrating even to think about, because, like, Sonic 06 was not a well-made game. Let's face it, even if you like the game, there's so much about it. All the glitches, all like the non-polished areas. I'm being very, very, very mild about this right now, but glitches, lack of polish, things like that, at the very least, you have to admit are part of Sonic 06. And as such, you can't really call it like a masterpiece of a game. Sure, you can like the plot, you can like, I guess you can like the gameplay if you're into that, but it's by no means like a 5 out of 5 game, you know? But it's at least interesting. The glitches are funny, the voice acting is funny, the plot is funny, and it was a whole ton of fun to go through for me. That was my favorite project that I've ever done on the channel. A, because of interactions with you guys, and we had so much fun together throughout it, I think. I would like to say. I hope you would agree. And B, because it was just ridiculous. I was there on Facecam, and I was just chilling, having a good time. I was letting the glitches roll over me, I was letting the ridiculous plot points roll over me, and I was just laughing all the way through it, and I had such a fun time with that game. Even though I admit that it's not that good of a game, I had a blast with Sonic 06 just because it was so silly and so stupid. But with Sonic Boom, I felt like I was falling asleep in like the first 45 minutes of gameplay, and I was like, okay, it's just the beginning of the game, maybe it gets better. I'll give it a chance. But it didn't. It was the same exact shade of dull, gray, boring bull throughout the entire 3-hour recording session. And from what I've heard from everybody else who's played the game, it doesn't get any better from there on. So Sonic Boom, I did not enjoy enough to continue. And I should have just been honest and upfront with it like a long time ago, and I apologize for that. But for the moment, I'm not continuing Sonic Boom. Like, maybe sometime in the far future when I'm looking for a Sonic game to play, I can do like a Facecam thing with it. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that, actually. Do you want to see Sonic Boom with Facecam, or do you want to see maybe like a review style sort of thing with it? I've never really done anything like that, but I'd be open to it. But for now, not continuing that Let's Play, and I apologize to those of you who are looking forward to it. If I play Sonic Boom again, I may never return to YouTube. Oh my god, that's a joke. That's a joke, by the way. It's not serious. Joke now, not serious thing said by me. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, Sonic Boom, not continuing. Recap. Heart Gold, yes, gonna finish it. F-Zero GX, yes, gonna finish it. What was it? Sonic Boom, no, not gonna finish it, unfortunately, and I apologize for that, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Next up is, okay, Heart Gold, F-Zero GX, Sonic Boom, Super Mario Star Road. Okay, so Mario Star Road I started alongside with Sonic 06 just because I thought both of those games were going to be a ton of fun. And I was having a lot of fun with Mario Star Road, except for one thing. For some reason, it would always, I don't know if I mentioned this during any of the videos, but there was input lag all the time, constantly. I would press the button and then like half a second later or something, Mario would jump. And I tried my very best to like get around this, and I wanted to have the videos like full screen and 1080p and stuff like that, just because you guys deserve the best of the best quality. But for some reason, it's input lag the whole time, and it was really, really frustrating. Like, the game is super good and it's super interesting, and I wanted to get more into it. But there was input lag. And also, on top of that, there were very few comments on like all of the Mario Star Road videos. And as you might be able to tell from what I've said so far in this video and from my recent interactions on YouTube, one of my favorite things is just interacting with people and like knowing that people are enjoying a series and hey, this made my day, or hi, you made me laugh, or this or that or whatever. If I'm putting time into creating a series, I want it to be something that people are actually interested in. And I know the onus is on me to decide like, okay, this is my audience, I think this is what they're going to be interested in, so I'm going to budget my time this way. And I think Mario Star Road was just like a bad decision on my part, because it didn't seem like a whole lot of people were really into it. And I know there's some of you out there who were really into it, because there's been a couple questions lately, are you going to continue Mario Star Road? But just compared to the other projects at the time, and especially now, if I were to continue it after so long, I don't think that Mario Star Road would be such a hit if it came back right now. So, as much, because I really love that game, and I really love like indie stuff and things developed by like regular people that aren't like Nintendo made this or Sega made this. I've done a lot of Sonic Generations mods, you guys know, and my favorite types of Sonic Generations mods are completely original levels that people came up with on their own. Super Mario Star Road is all that, and I love the game, and I want to know more about the game, because I still haven't finished it myself even, or watched a Let's Play or anything. But, unfortunately, I just don't think that, like, what with the technical issues, and what with the not super stellar reception on the channel, I don't think it's something that I can, force myself to continue, especially these days when I'm super busy with other things. I want to be as efficient as possible in bringing you guys what like the majority of you want to see. So I hate to say this, it really pains me to say this, but Super Mario Star Road, I don't think I'm going to be continuing that project either in the near future. Maybe sometime far off, like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months from now. If I have to like fill the gap or something. I'm not saying I'm never going to be going back to this game, and I'm not saying I'm never going to be going back to Sonic Boom, but for now, consider these projects canceled. I'm sorry, I really am. But those two we're going to have to just leave on the table for now. And the final one on the list here is Super Smash Bros. Wii U, which I did one video on. It was classic mode with Mario, and I think I did it on level 9, but ended up dying and going down to like level 7 or something like that. The thing with Smash Bros. Wii U is I did that right as soon as the game came out because I'm super excited for it. I love Smash, like, more than anything. That's probably my favorite like multiplayer game in the world. But the thing with that is, I started it with like the game's hype, because I wanted to experience the game as everybody else was, and like be what's the Darkness Castle thing? Final Castle Smash. After you beat Master Hand and Crazy Hand on level 9, you go to like that big black castle or whatever. At the time I started playing through classic mode, nobody had really beaten that, and I was like, yo, what if I did a playthrough and we beat it on one of our playthroughs, and wouldn't that be so cool? Oh my gosh, it'd be so exciting and so hype and so amazing. But now it's 2 years later or something like that, so that entire dynamic of it is just completely died down by now. And I don't think classic mode is something that I'm interested in personally anymore. I was when the game first came out, but now it's just been so long and everybody knows everything about it that it's just not surprising or fun or novel anymore. And I think a lot of you guys would agree. Like, probably not a whole lot of people go on YouTube and watch Super Smash Bros. Classic mode videos anymore. And that said, I don't think I'm going to be continuing classic mode for Super Smash Bros. But I love Smash so much that I'm never ever going to count it out of the possibility of becoming a video on my channel. I love Smash multiplayer. I haven't played it in a long time because just like I really haven't had the time to just sit down and play Smash, so I've kind of gotten really bad at it recently. It's kind of upsetting. But I love Smash. It's so much fun. And I would be down to like have some collaborative multiplayer matches with like other YouTubers, or maybe matches with fans or something like that, or maybe I could stream it and invite you guys into my room and we can all play together. I do want to post more Smash content in the future, but I'm not sure it's going... In fact, it's probably not going to be a classic mode playthrough or an event mode playthrough, although I do kind of want to do event mode, honestly, just because that seems fun and simple, but it's probably not going to be anything traditional like that. I might do live streams this summer, like later on. I might invite people into my game, we can all play together, make like a video together, that'd be a whole lot of fun, but I don't think that I would be interested in continuing classic mode with all like 50 characters or 52. How many is it? I really don't know. I can't budget 52 videos of the exact same thing. It's basically what I'm saying when I personally would not want to watch something like that at all. So, to recap, Heart Gold, yes, that project will be continued. It might be restarted since we were only a couple parts in, but I will finish Pokemon Heart Gold at some point in the fairly near future, probably within the next 2-3 months. F-Zero GX, yes, I'm going to finish that because that game just can't escape that little secret chamber in my heart where I keep it near and dear forever. Sonic Boom, screw that. Smash Classic Mode, not going to be Classic Mode, but there will probably be more Smash content on the channel in the future. And Mario Star Road, we are also canceling, and I hate having to do that. I hate canceling projects, and this really is painful for me to say, but if I don't do something about these projects, the channel is going to just sit and stagnate, and it's going to be hard to get anywhere from where we are right now in the future. But also in the future, I'm going to make sure that this doesn't happen. I really enjoy the thought of like pre-recording things. Well, I enjoy the thought of things being really interactive like Sonic 06 was, like Pokemon Emerald was. But I also want to have some sort of like staple where I can just sit down and record it and like have something ready to go just in case like something comes up. So I'm going to make sure that in the future, when I pick a game, I see it all the way through. Whether it's an interactive series like Heart Gold, yeah, or like Pokemon Emerald or Sonic 06, where a lot of viewer interaction is really important, or whether it's something I can just sit down and pre-record myself, I'm going to grind it out, and I'm going to make sure that A, I pick something that I know I'm going to have enough fun with, that I can finish it personally. B, I'm going to pick something that I know you guys are going to have enough fun with to make the time worth it for me, because I, like I said, want to be producing something that a lot of people enjoy. And C, I am going to make sure that whatever I start, it gets finished. So I'm not going to start like Xenoblade Chronicles X Extra Super Big Fat Special Wide Edition featuring Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga.com/downloadable content CD-ROM. Yeah, I basically what I'm trying to say is that I am going to see all my projects through in the future. I'm going to make it a personal rule of mine, and I want to prove to you guys, like I said earlier, that I'm really serious about creating content now. And that is pretty much it. Oh, okay, one last thing before we go. One last thing before we recap. I also want to tell you guys, this is kind of a shameless plug after kind of a really long list of heavier topics. Follow me on Snapchat. I recently made a Snapchat and not a whole lot of people know about it. It plays at like the beginning of every Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga video, but those aren't getting a whole ton of views, so you might not have heard about it. Add me on Snapchat. Like I said, I'm currently in Japan, Hakodate, in Hokkaido. And if you guys are interested in like Japanese culture or what I might be doing over here, I post a lot of stuff on there about like where I'm going, what I'm doing, you know, this and that. Just recently was the Tanabata Festival here in Hakodate, and I posted a lot of stuff about that. Over the past weekend, I went to Sapporo with some of my fellow international students. I couldn't think of a word. Couldn't think of the English word. That's weird. Am I like, is my brain like okay? Someone help. But I post a lot of stuff on there, and I try to be as entertaining as possible in like the spare minutes I have between classes and stuff like that. So add me on Snapchat. I'll probably put it on the screen. It'll definitely be in the description. It's third THIRD _ Mario Bro. THIRD _ Mario Bro. Add me, and also don't be afraid to like send me personal messages on Snapchat. I try to respond to every single personal message that I get. And I will definitely respond to yours as well if you want to hit me up and chat. So make sure to add me on Snapchat. Of course, also follow me on Twitter because I've been posting a lot of updates on there. I posted a really important update on Facebook recently too. So basically just follow me everywhere. I would very much appreciate it. It'll make things a lot easier for me and for you guys so that we can communicate and you know what's going on in the channel in the future. Because I don't plan on uploading a whole ton of really long update videos like this because this has never really been my style. I like a nice clean channel just full of content, so make sure to follow me on all those other outlets so that we can have things clear without having to dirty the channel with such vile, disgusting update videos as these. Just kidding. I showered today. I'm not that gross. But yeah, add me on Snapchat. All those other social media if you want, but especially Snapchat, because I'm having a grand old time with that. I try to post a lot of funny stuff on there too, but I'll let you guys decide if I'm actually funny over there or not. So, one final word. I just want to say that I do apologize for being gone for so long, for leaving you guys in the dark, and I really apologize for having to cut some of these projects off, especially months later when I know that some of you guys were waiting all this time for them. And I don't feel good about that, and it pains me to have to do this, but be sure that in the future I'm going to give 110% to make sure that third Mario Brother, that you guys, that me, that all together we can have the grandest time possible, because I am fired up about this more than I have been in years, and I can't wait to get back into it. Well, it's already kind of started, and I'm having a fantastic time right now, by the way. Thank you so much for the support on Mario and Luigi and on Shadow since I've come back. And I can't wait to produce more content for you guys. I'm like itching, actually, every day. I'm like, man, I kind of wish I was home so I could record some video games for the internet. But I want to give you guys everything that I think that I owe you. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for sticking with me throughout all this, and I promise that this time, if you allow me the chance, I'm going to make being a third Mario Brothers subscriber worth it. This is so corny. But anyway, from here on out, I'm going to produce content, and I hope you guys will join me, and I hope that you guys will have as much fun watching as I have producing the content, because I love doing this. And starting now, I have no plans on stopping or taking any of these ridiculously extended hiatuses anytime in the near future. So, once again, I would just like to say thank you for everything you guys have done for me, and thank you for watching. So I hope to see you in tomorrow's video, which I believe is... Well, there'll probably be another video today. I can't just make like the update video be the one upload for the day. That's boring, even though this is probably like 25 minutes long now. I've been rambling so long. But thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you guys today. I don't know what I'm posting. I hope to see you guys in another video, be it Mario and Luigi, be it Shadow the Hedgehog, be it the secret project, which I'm all gassed up about. I need to catch some air. Like right now, it's really hot in this room. I need to get some air. But anyway, I would just like to thank you all so very much for all the support. Thank you all so very much once again for watching. Thank you all so very much for adding me on Snapchat, _Mario Bro. And I will see you guys in another video. Thanks once again for watching, and I'll see you guys then. That was anticlimactic.